CBL is a Sri Lankan food manufacturing conglomerate with an inspiring purpose, that is to create these enriching moments of happiness for people through our products and services. We also do so actually by truly upholding our core values of caring, quality, innovation, and integrity. Because our products are available in more than 65 countries. Basically, we have this our performance appraisal process. We call it PDP, and that is like performance and development planning process, both together. PDP discussions, of course, if you look at, it is actually between manager and the individual. And after that, we have a calibration process so that, to ensure that there is equity, across different functions. We are different, and different people are assessing different people. So therefore, there is, though we want to remove subjectivity, like it is difficult for you to remove it. So we wanted to use Mercer Mettl as an input to our development planning process. So Mercer Mettl, like output, the report, right, basically gave a kind of a very good insight for our leaders, to finalize their development plan. So that was a great input, for the development plan. If you look at, we mentioned about our PDP process, in our PDP process, of course, like in addition to our PDP objectives and KPIs, we have this values and, behaviors statements, because we want to ensure that, we look at not only what it is, how we achieve also. When it comes to these values and if you look at behavioral assessment, it happened actually only between manager and the individual. Because of Mercer 360, what they did was like they took our values, they took our behaviors, and also they took our leadership competencies, right? And based on that only, like, your psychometric expert developed the statements. So because of that, our leaders, they got a kind of a more comprehensive, like more basically 360 view of, like against these values, behaviors, and leadership competencies. In addition to that, there were these open-ended questions, right? So those insights, I would say, are really, really good, like for us to use as, inputs for our development process. Because sometimes, like we don't see so many things, like, and people also, they don't directly tell you exactly, that this area you need to improve. Because sometimes, like whatever your positives, of course, you get feedback, like, but many areas for improvement, you don't. But I think this 360, like since the if you get open-ended questions were designed in such a way that like it was about what we need to continue to do and stop doing and start doing, so that gave a kind of a, if you look at, good insights that with regard to our behavioral changes. Your platform, of course, it is very simple, right? And then very user-friendly. Very good, I would say excellent actually. Admin team, right, who basically supported us, with regard to, set up the survey and, like do everything, they were also really excellent, very accommodative, because this is the first time that we did, this kind of a survey. They were really, really, like their service was very good. Even if you look at your psychometric expert also, because, she had several chats with us to understand exactly, about our framework, with regard to values, our behaviors, and our leadership competencies. So she developed everything, and then she had another chat with us to see, whether we are happy. And even if you look at these statements, were very simple, easy to understand, not complicated statements. So therefore, I would say that it is really outstanding, actually, overall experience.